Tvarite,
Tvarite, Tvarite,
Kulasundari,
Kulasundari, Kulasundari,
Nitye,
Nitye, Nitye,
Neelapatake,
Neelapatake, Neelapatake,
Vijaye,
Vijaye, Vijaye,
Sarvamangale,
Sarvamangale, Sarvamangale.
Tvarite. There's a lot of difference between speed and dynamism. Speed is connected to the form, dynamism is connected to the consciousness. So Tvarite is not like running like Milkha Singh or Olympic runner. It's physical running. And incidentally, Tvarite is Ashtami Tithi. Kameshwari, Bhagamalini, Nityaklinne, Verunde, Vagnivasini, Mahavajreshwari, Shivaduti, Tvarite. What is Ashtami? Ashtami Chandra Vibrada, the Likasthala Sobhita, the balance. 7 Tithis here, 7 Tithis here, the center. That means when I am in past, when I am in future, I have speed. But when I am in middle present, I have dynamism. So Tvarite is not being able to do things fast. When she says Tatilata Samruchi Shatchakropari Samstha, is not a movement they are referring to. It just happens then and there, now, with lightning speed. If you have a circle painted with different segments of colors, if you rotate fast, at one point, the circle appears to be static. Is it static? No. It's extremely dynamic. So, externally static, internally dynamic is called Tvarite. The sadhaka who is at the stage may be thinking about so many things in a split second, seeing so many visions at the same time, in the same screen. Not only seeing, able to understand and experience also. That's a great thing. Gurus like my guru, that's why it's very difficult to understand those people. He used to say, Subbu, get me a paper or something like that. Before he uttered the sound paper, the first letter, I need to be very active, attentive, and then go and get the paper. Otherwise, he'll get it. It's okay. It's delayed. I said, you haven't even completed. So, being able to perceive so many things at the same time. So, if we expand that theory, Tvarite means, for now, our life is like 60 years, 70 years. And our life is a mixture of all the experiences over a span of time. The time factor is coming in my life. And that is causing, strangely, static state of awareness. Because I am bound by time. Whereas, if I experience everything in this present moment, Tvarite, this is my life. And I know how to fulfill my life. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. It's myth. This is my life now. And then, at that time, I am experiencing dynamism. I mean, the completeness of the life is experienced not in a span of time, but at the spur of the moment. See the difference? At a span of time, 60 years or 70 years, this moment is my life. Gone is gone. Future is not there. What is truth is. So, being in present is Tvarite. She gives you the importance of every moment, value of moment. That's why. If you know the value of moment, if you know the value of relationship, if you know the value of life, if you know the value of prayer, you will not misuse that. So, Tvarite is a wonderful teacher which gives you realize the value of the moment. We always take life for granted. There is a misunderstanding that these pujas, meditation is only for old people, not for youngsters. Where is the guarantee that this fellow will survive till 40 years? If I have a program, I can schedule my life. There is no program. Everybody has got a ticket. The alighting station is not mentioned in the ticket. So, when it is undecided, then I need to be always fast. Tvarite. Fast like Tatillata. Chaitanyarga Samaradya Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. When you can become Chaitanya, Jada we are. We think we are moving from here to there. Physically we are moving. Mentally we are stuck to one point, one philosophy. We are Jada inside. So Tvarite is creating that activity inside, that Chaitanya inside. Atma Chaitanyam is called Tvarite. And then comes Kula Sundari. So you practice spiritual practices. Even though the Pranashakti is moving all over the body, you realize that there is a divine force which is so beautiful. 3.5 coils. Om. 3.5 coils. And it is described, whether the description is really there or not, it is experienced by some people. And the tattva we need to take. How is this Kula Sundari? Like an 8-year-old girl covering her face. Why cover? Because they are very secretive. Covering her face and crying silently. This silent crying can be heard only when the person focuses his attention on the inner sound. Anahata anusandhanam karishye. Then that sadhaka starts the japam. The japam, as we told, it has to start from the nabhi. When you put the force of the nabhi center, nabhi is Manipura area. So at that time, the fire develops, and the beauty of this fire is it goes downwards. Normally, fire goes up. Like that imaginary fire is actually fire. No, the fire goes down and hits this Kundalini Shakti. This is how the Kundalini Yoga is described. Because of that sattvic heat, not tamasic, sattvic heat, the Kundalini rises with a hissing sound. That's why Sau. From here to there. This is the journey. Sau is the Parabija. Makes you travel from Mooladhara to Sahasrara and above also. So, Kulasundari is that divine force called Kundalini, which can be aroused by constant japam and constant meditation. She protects. Kula is also a meaning of group of thoughts, group of family members, group of community, group of nations. So, as a sadhaka, you can do a lot for the entire community. And that is Kulasundari. Kulasundari Nitye. Like we told in the Tvarite, being in the present. See, look at the time. I am in between birth and death. Birth is past. I was born in 1953, past. Death is future. Fortunately or unfortunately, we don't know the death. We can say, had I known that date, I would have planned properly, I would have done more japa, more pujas. But in fact, it will not be. You'll be worrying about the death and spending the rest of the time. So that death is not known. In between the birth and death, in between the past and present, is your life. This is not there, this is already gone. So Nitye is being in present. When I am focusing now, which is stable, today this body is there. I am moving my hand. When I am moving my hand, if I focus on this movement, like I am focusing on my physical body, it was here before, it is not there. I am here, it was here, it may be there, past, future. Is this reality or in between is reality? In between, there is no hand. You understand my point? In between, there is no hand, there is no form. So, being away from the body, Atma Avalokanam. Nobody can tell you what is it? But try to focus away from the body. I can easily focus on the world. It is also away from the body. But I'm using my mind to get connected to the world. So I'm with the body. How can I be without the body? I need to reduce the thoughts from the mind. How can I reduce? I need to observe and leave the thoughts. How can I do that? I need to continuously give an activity to the mind. So, Nitya is a continuous activity of connecting your awareness to the Universal Mother. You are there? Yes, you are there. You realize? No, because you are busy with that japam. So, Nitya happens. All the Siddha Purushas and yogis, they are Nityas. Mama Murtyurna Satam, Ayurvidyatam, it says in the Rudram. That doesn't mean that you live long for 500 years, 600 years with the body. No. Even if you live for a one fraction of a second, that essence of life, if you can experience, that is called Nitya. And further expansion is, Nitya is not connected to the body, Nitya is not connected to the mind, Nitya is connected to the consciousness, which is common in all the creatures. So trying to identify yourself with the others using the consciousness gives you the power of Nitya, permanency, immortality. That is Nitya. Nilapatake. When will you hold the flag? 2 occasions. When I surrender, I hold the white flag. On another occasion, I hold different kind of flag. Here is Nilapatake, the blue flag. So I am holding the flag. Nilapataka is that Nitya Devata. And where is the Nitya Devata coming? Kameshwari Bhagavanli Nitya Glinne Berunde Vaknivatani Mahavadre Sri Shivaduti Turite Kurusundari Nitye Nilapatake.